Yo. Just wanted to make this quick summary video because someone just asked me if I took the battery out of my GT before I flew with it. And the answer to that is no. I do not have that ability. I don't have a workshop where I have the ability to take a battery out. Actually, I'm not even going through all of that shit. And I don't even want to deal with the right to repair issue that people say that Future Motion puts on a Onewheel. I'm not dealing with all that. So I just flew with the GT, battery in, and actually, as you can see here, that's my pint as well, which I brought here in 2019. And in 2019, I was in New York. I flew out of JFK. Had the same backpack I had on this little trip that I took with the GT, and the same thing, no issues. But the one thing I do have though is TSA pre-check. Because I'm out of the country, I have global entry. When you get global entry, you get to have TSA pre-check. Now, if you know about TSA pre-check, you know that they are a lot more lenient. You can go through TSA pre-check without taking your computers or your iPads out of your bag. You leave your sneakers on, you leave your belts on, pretty much everything. All you need to do is, put your phone through. You can even leave your hat on in TSA pre-check, so it's a lot more lenient. Again, this is just an assumption that maybe TSA pre-check has something to do with it. I don't really know. All I know is I put it through the X-ray machine, and they have said nothing about it. Now, in total, that's 4 TSA pre-checks, 4 securities, and yeah, I haven't had an issue. The only time I actually had an issue was when I was flying with the pint, and it was just in Mexico City. Because I had a layover in Mexico City, I was on my way to Oaxaca. In Mexico City, they made me check it, and it's only because they really have an issue in Mexico with size and weight of a bag. And when I sent it through the X-ray machine, they said it was too dense and too heavy. So all they did was ask me to check it, and I did. And as you can see, it is here in Oaxaca, and it's clearly Oaxaca. That is not New York. That is not Chicago. That is not San Diego. I'm definitely in Mexico. So that's just one assumption, is that I have TSA pre-check. And when you're in TSA pre-check, they have all your information. They have your vital, they have your fingerprints, they probably have facial recognition. I have clear, so they probably have my retina scans. Who knows? I don't really know. Again, just assumption. My other assumption is that TSA has different policies from the airlines. I mean, as some of you know, and some of you may not know, TSA is a private organization, gets hired by transportation systems like the airlines and the railroads. And so their policy, as far as battery is concerned, even if you check their website, even if you have a battery larger than 160 kilowatt hours, all you have to do is have it in the right casing, and you're supposed to get permission, and according to their site, they'll let you in as long as it's a carry-on. But my assumption is just that we know how tough these things are, and maybe just the way the Onewheel is encased, the way the battery is encased in the Onewheel is just good enough for TSA. Now again, TSA pre-check. I've never gone through the general security with the Onewheels. I've never done that. I've only done the TSA pre-check. So that's my only other assumption, is that TSA's battery policy is just a little more lenient, again, than the airlines. The airlines say you can't take a hoverboard on because I guess there was a hoverboard that exploded or something, or ignited on the plane, and that was it. I don't know if it was a carry-on or a check-in, but the airline does say that when you buy your ticket, it says, hoverboard. This is not a hoverboard. This is way better than that. That's like a toy, obviously. This is like a real machine. So, I mean, honestly, those are my 2 assumptions, and the third assumption is that I'm just lucky. But to go through 4 TSA pre-checks, 4 cities, 2 countries, and I have 2 Onewheels, you'd have to be pretty lucky to pull that off. So again, this is just my experience. I hope if you guys are flying with the Onewheel that you have the same experience, and you're very fortunate to get it to wherever city, whatever destination you're going to, but this is just my experience, so just wanted to share it. If you guys have any questions, I'll do the best to give you the answers that I have, but I only have the answers from my experience. All right? Peace.